Hello students, good morning. Are you watching all the videos that are sent by us? I know you are not watching. You have to sincerely watch all the videos and have to make notes. If you are unable to understand, then while you are watching the video, then you can take the screenshot of the blackboard. This will help you to learning in the chapter. And while during learning the chapter, you can underline. I am telling you this now because the chapter now I am going to teach you is theoretical. This is completely theory and based on geography. So in this chapter you have to remember so many number of species and the year, scientist. So that's why I am telling you, while you are learning, then you should take the screenshot of the blackboard where I write the number of species, some name of scientist. That will help you in study. So let's start our chapter 15 of class 12, that is biodiversity and conservation. The name explains itself. What is it? Bio means life, diversity means differences. So in this chapter we will study about different type of diversities, mean differences, different type of differences in the species regarding on their origin, their structure, the means species diversity, genetic diversity, ecological diversity, etc., etc. So the socio-ecologist or sociobiologist named Edward Wilson, remember the name Edward Wilson, termed the biodiversity. Means first time the term biodiversity was named by the sociobiologist Edward Wilson. He told that after estimated of all the organisms in the globe, he told that there are almost a single species, a single organism have more than lakh species. Suppose for example, you will understand it better. Taking example of human beings, Homo. Homo is the genus. It has many species like Homo sapiens, Homo erectus, Homo habilis, Australopithecus, etc., etc. So, one genus have many species. On that basis, he divided different organisms. Means he estimated that, suppose, if I told you there are 20,000 types of ants are found. Ants, you know, ants, cheetah, small, large, black, red, brown, etc., etc., etc. You will be astonished to know that in the globe or in the whole world there are 20,000 different type of species of ants are found. Also, beetles. Do you know about beetles? In chapter 5th you must have studied beetles. 3 lakh varieties of beetles are found. Is it astonished? Next, your orchids is the flower. This flower have also 20,000 varieties. So, starting from evolution, means when evolution has started till now, there are different type of species evolved on earth in different geographic areas. So, they are how they are termed and how they are divided. According to Edward Wilson, he classified the different species regarding to their genetic diversity, then species diversity, and then ecological diversity. This may come as long question in your board exams. What are the criteria for finding the different type of species on earth? So they are genetic diversity, species diversity, and ecological diversity. So let's understand them in sequence. First, genetic diversity. Genetic diversity means different type of genes. As we know, a family contains different type of genus. So here the example, Rauwolfia vomitaria. Rauwolfia vomitaria is found in the Himalayan region. It is not only found in Himalayan region but also the other parts of that Himalayan region. Means not in a particular area but also every part of that Himalayan region. But the main or the important concept is that it contains the chemical which has medicinal quality. That is a chemical that is called desperpine. the constituent or the content of Rasperpine may vary, but the genetic diversity means different genera of Rauwolfia vomitaria are found in Himalayan region. So we can explain it as genetic diversity means when different type of genetically different species are found in any geographic area, that is called genetic diversity. For example, Rauwolfia vomitaria. Can you remember this name? Listen me. Rauwolfia vomitaria and the chemical found from it is Rasperpine. Okay. Next is your species diversity. Species diversity means how many species and how many different type of species are found in any particular area. Here I will give you example of Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats. Western Ghats have more species diversity when it is compared to Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats have more species diversity when it is compared to Eastern Ghats because Western Ghats receives maximum rainfall, and the area that receives maximum rainfall, sunlight, has maximum diversity of species. That's why if the question comes why Western Ghats has maximum species diversity, and your answer will be as that area receives maximum rainfall and sunlight, so here different varieties of species are found. That's why it shows species diversity. It's so clear. Next, ecological diversity. Ecology means particular area, particular ecosystem. If we consider our India, in India we saw different type of ecosystems like ecosystem in the previous chapter we have already studied, like your grassland, coral reefs, wetlands, mangroves, forest, mountains, etc. So here ecological diversity, the differences, the different type of places that present in that environment. So here desert, rainforest. The difference is here this part receives maximum rainfall, whereas this part receives less or no rainfall. Coral reefs, you know about coral reefs in the oceans. Wetlands, these are mangroves also, mangroves. These are the ecological diversity that are seen in India. According to IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. Remember, this was established in 2004. International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, established in 2004. According to this, plants and animal species are estimated that more than 1.5 million. Remember, more than 1.5 million. Robert May is another scientist. He told that estimated the global species means different type of species found in the whole globe may be estimated. This is not the exact figure. This is estimated in the whole globe, means in the whole world the species diversity is 7 million. As I have told you, this chapter is completely theory. Don't get bored and you have to remember this. You have to memorize this. This is completely geography. So, if we saw 7 million different type of species, then the maximum species diversity or maximum area acquired by the insects means if we consider all the species of animals 100%, then 70% of them are insects. How many? 70% them are insect species. It means out of 10 animals, 7 are insects. Out of 10 animals, 7 are insects. So, India has 2.4% of the world's land area and 8.1% of species diversity. Here you have to notice or note 2.4% land area. In a small land, the species is great. So, when considered or estimated, the around 12 mega countries which have species diversity, India is one of them. Out of 12 mega countries, India is one of them which shows a great diversity in its species. So, this is the total land, 2.4%. 2.4%. Remember, underline in your book, in your NCERT book, 2.4% of the world's land area. Means out of 2.1 land area, 8.1% species diversity is found, which makes India one of the most mega country in the biodiversity, having the biodiversity. It is estimated that this now 1 lakh plant species and 3 lakh animal species still to be discovered or yet to be discovered. Means we are studying about some number of species that are estimated, but now still 1 lakh plant species and 3 lakh animal species still have to discover. If I told you there are 50,000 varieties of strains of rice are found in India. 50,000 strains of rice are found in India. 1,000 varieties of mango are found in India. You tell me some name of rice. Basmati. One is Basmati, Semi-Dwarf, Taichung, etc. etc. We have studied in chapter 9. Many names we can, if you can recall, then you can able to answer. And 1,000 varieties of mango. We are eating mango, Safeda, Daseri, then your Lengda, etc. etc. So in there are 1,000 varieties of mango and 50,000 strains of rice are found in India. So they are diversity, means differences. Although the genus is same, there are species are different. In some cases genus is also different. So next topic is we will study. Next is our patterns of biodiversity, and this will study in our next class.